I want to play you a song that sort of feels like it belongs on my first album, but it's actually, it's not even released yet. It comes out tomorrow. The first time I played it on a big stage. I played it in pubs a couple of times, but I haven't played it on a big stage yet, so this is kind of the first proper But I want to tell you the story of it before I get into it, because there is a story to this song. So in 2015, at the end of the Multiply tour, feeling kind of like, overwhelmed's the wrong word. My phone I just had too many contacts on my phone, and I was in contact with too many people. I was in contact with like 2,500 people. I was looking down the text messages like, why? And so I got rid of my phone completely, and I moved on to email, and I bought an iPad. I'm an iPad kid. Let's go. And I didn't really think about a phone ever until I got sued for 2 songs. One song in America, one song in the United Kingdom, 2 different songs, and both judges of both court cases said, we need you to give up all your devices for this thing called discovery, where you give the lawyers of the other side all your stuff, and they go through your messages, they go through your emails, they go through your voice notes, your pictures, etc., to see if you've copyright infringed on the song that you're getting sued for. So I went and got all my old devices and switched them on, and it was like going into a time machine. Like, it was messages that I hadn't seen obviously in 10 years, pictures I hadn't seen in 10 years, voice notes I hadn't seen in 10 years. And the first text message that popped up was from my friend Jamal, who passed away recently, and it was, you know, basically a conversation with someone that's not even on Earth anymore. The next text message was a text message from my ex-girlfriend. It was an argument. In hindsight, she was right. The third one was a family member that I haven't spoken to in 10 years, and so on and so forth. And it really spun me out, And you know, I didn't write the song there and then. I had these court cases to do. I gave my devices up. I won both court cases, thankfully. But I wrote a note on my iPad in my notes. That's how I write song ideas. And I found my old phone today, and I was like, I'm going to come back to that at some point. And then I was finishing my new album in Goa in India, and I'd flown over there with my family, and I had the producers of the album there. We had loads of local musicians that came down. And I arrived, I put my kids to bed, my wife fell asleep, I fell asleep, and then I woke up 2 hours later, jet lag, and everyone else was asleep. And I was like, well, I should probably write that song now. That's probably a good thing to do. So I wrote this song at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm really glad I did. It comes out tomorrow. You know, I'd encourage you to switch on your old device. There was a lot of pain and heartache that I found from switching on my device, but a lot of healing moments as well. You know, I found emails from my dad that I hadn't seen in ages, and pictures that I hadn't seen. It was a very nostalgic experience, both sad and happy. But yeah, so that's what this song is. It's kind of a nostalgic song that's sad and happy. I found my old phone today in a box that I had hidden away. Nostalgia trying to lead me astray. Maybe I'll unwrite some wrongs. I'll charge the battery again. Combinations, cause my passcode had changed. Opened up and saw familiar names. Now I wonder where they've gone. Conversations with my dead friends, messages from all my exes. I kinda think that this was best left there in the past where it belongs. I feel an overwhelming sadness of all the friends I do not have left. Seeing how my family has fractured, growing up and moving on. I found my own phone today. Arguments that I tried to keep at bay. The ones who love me, I just pushed
tell if there's pleasure or pain. Trying to keep within my remit. Conversations with my dead friends. Messages from all my exes. I kinda think that this was best left. We're in the past where it belongs. I feel an overwhelming sadness of all the friends I do not have left. Seeing how my family has fractured. Going up and moving on. Found my old phone today. So full of love, yet so full of hate. I put it back inside there from whence it came. Nothing good will come from regretting. Conversations with my dead friend. Messages from all my exes. I kinda think that this was best left. They're in the past where it belongs. I feel